Namaskar. Today I am going to talk about Ashtvakra Gita. Ashtvakra Gita is one of the most famous books on Advaita, the philosophy of non-duality. Some believe it was written as early as 7th century BC, and others believe that it was written as recently as 14th century AD. However, it has been part of our scriptures for a long time. Ashtvakra Gita is a dialogue between King Janak, the philosopher king, and Ashtvakra sage. Ashtvakra means the person with 8 bends in his body. The story goes that Ashtvakra, when he was an unborn child in the womb of his mother, corrected the pronunciation of his father, who got enraged and cursed Ashtvakra, and that's how he was born with 8 bends in his body. So my children, who frequently correct my English pronunciation, please be very, very careful. The story starts with King Janak asking Ashtvakra, "O sage, what do I need to become liberated?" Ashtvakra provides the shortest path to liberation. He says, you are already liberated. You just don't realize it. He says, the source of this feeling that I need to get liberated is your identification with your body, with the memory of how your life is, with the limitations that you see, with your sense of ego. Therefore, you feel you need to be liberated and you need to free yourself of these bondages and limitations. He says that the underlying reality or truth is one infinite consciousness. That infinite consciousness is the only thing that exists, and nothing else exists. Everything else is an illusion that we perceive onto our consciousness, into our mind, into our body. This feeling of illusion is best likened to like a dream or a video game in modern terms. So since there is no reality, there is no iPad on which you're watching it, no computer, no chair, no table, no relationships, this whole external reality is an illusion, there is nothing to be liberated from. You are already infinite and unbounded. King Janak is not a dummy. He says, well, if it is all an illusion, then what is my duty? What is it that I'm supposed to do? Now understand the context in which King Janak must have been operating. He has learned that he has to be a good king. He is a good king. He's a noble king. He has made his kingdom a nice place for people to live in. But now he is thinking about his next life or the afterlife. And he has heard that he has to become a sannyasi or become a monk to make sure that he goes to the liberated land or gets beyond the suffering of this life. Ashtvakra answers it by saying that since it is all an illusion, there is no physical reality, there is no duty either. So just like chasing after material success is not good, similarly having a strong desire to become liberated is a bondage in itself. If you get too attached to the idea that I need to become liberated, that is your bondage. You are not going to make spiritual progress in your life. So what is the path then? The path proposed or recommended by Ashtvakra is to say, think of it as a dream or as a video game, an illusion in which you are living, and play it spontaneously as life presents itself, without a tremendous amount of attachment either to winning or aversion to losing. Just keep playing the actions, the tasks, the situations as they present themselves spontaneously with joy and with full participation. We all know the person who refuses to play the game is the bore. He's not participating in life. So the solution that Ashtvakra is giving is one which says how to be enlightened and continue to live in the world in a good way. Now, this is where I add a little bit of my own interpretation on top of what is in Ashtvakra Gita. And I say it's not just about doing random spontaneous action. You still have to have some intent, some direction on where to go. And if you maximize the happiness or what is the right thing for yourself, then people around you, and then keep expanding that circle to your community, to your country, to the whole world, to the universe, then you are doing the best possible way of living your life. You are playing the game, playing the video game, which is an illusion, and it doesn't matter whether you win or you lose, but you're constantly making the game a better place to be. That's pretty much the summary of Ashtvakra Gita. Thank you.